Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day today. If you haven't been with me before, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will demonstrate for you somewhere in the reading. If I don't, just go back to the other videos. I speak to I do necromancy. I speak to my spirits through my pendulum here. Okay. Subscribe to my channel so my spirits can pick up on your energy. All right. So we're going to start off with, they want to pick out the first several cards. Okay. And then I will follow it up with more tarot and some oracles to see what's going on in your energy today. Of course, Cancer, everybody has a different life and we're all on different timelines. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. I do private readings. My information is down below. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you guys. There is Cancer. You know, I mentioned a couple of months ago, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I mentioned about somewhere in October, November, I'm not sure when, but something was going to end, or I don't know, it could be anything. It can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be a lease, it can be you debt, it can be something that's ending. All right, this is you I'm talking to. You know, congratulations. Or if you're sad about it, don't worry, it happened for a reason. Is to get you in a better timeline and a better stage in your life. Okay, I don't know who needed to hear that, but all right. Cancer. Let's see what messages that Spirit has for you. Don't forget to like. It's free, you know. Takes a second. And let me know if you resonate with this reading, okay? Again, my spirits are going to pick out the first several cards. And I can talk to them about anything, everything, ask them anything. All right, they want this one. So don't forget to put your notifications on all. So when I go live, you can ask my spirits whatever you'd like, okay? So, 10 of Wands, all right? This is what crowns you right now, 10 of Wands. For some of you, you're going, you know, again, you know, you're going through an ending of some sort. Again, somebody's going through some kind of, you know, painful endings here. This is heavy burdens, all right? This is heavy burdens right now that somebody's going through. Maybe you're burdened about something. Maybe you have extra responsibilities that you have to hold. But again, this is, you know, after 10 comes 1. It's new beginnings of something, you know, of something. Okay, do you want me to leave this upside down? No. All right, they want me to leave it. All right, so you got temperance here. All right, patience. Can be dealing with a water sign. But you got temperance here. You got to have patience. You got to have patience. All this is balancing out. Whatever that just happened to you is all balancing out for a reason. There's an ending, but there's new beginnings. So just have patience with whatever this is. All right, King of Cups. Might be dealing with the water sign. This is you, Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with the Pisces or Scorpio or somebody that's same sign as you. Heart chakra, please. Heart chakra for Cancer, Spirit. We're going to make this reading a little quicker today. And I'm going to try to get on here a little bit more often. All right, so here we have Chariot. And you're moving on. That's right, you're moving on. For some of you, you might be having car problems, okay? But for some of you, you're just moving on, all right? in your feelings about something. But yeah, that's it. Somebody's moving on, and the tide of the burdens, having patience. But something is, if you're feeling like there's you're burdened or whatever, have patience, because you're going to be moving on with confidence and courage. Somebody's favorite color is purple here. Yeah, moving on to look, Four of Wands, stability, a stable home, a stable life. This is a happy home, okay? Stability. For some of you, you're moving. You're moving to a different place. Again, maybe your lease ran out, or maybe you're moving on. For some of you, you're moving, for some of you, you're pregnant, moving on to a bigger home, maybe something like that. Okay, the star, something that you wanted. All right, a wishes are granted here. This is something that you wanted. This is peace, equal. I feel like somebody just bought a new home too. For some of you, you bought a new home. All right. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Maybe you inherited a new home or something. Maybe somebody's like, helping you financially. All right. But this is what grounds you. Six of Pentacles. This is, maybe paying off debts, receiving financial help from someone. Okay. For some of you, maybe you just ran into some kind of money here. You inherited some kind of money. For some of you, something to do with a house, something that you wanted. And of course, you're dealing with the water sign. You can be dealing with the water sign, or this can be you, Queen of Cups, which you don't see underneath. So we have a couple here, King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for some of you that you're healing, or you're pregnant. I feel like for some of you, not for everybody, of course, but for some of you, you're expecting, or you want babies or something like that. Another baby, maybe you have a child and one on the way. Not too far apart. It's going to be you not having children, not too far apart, but moving into a bigger place, and receiving financial support. What's this Ten of Wands, Spirit? I'm going to leave it. Yeah, so they want me to leave it in the reverse. Okay. So somebody here is, distracted, they have lack of energy, depressed. Maybe you're changing your workplace. Maybe there's, you want to change your workplace because there's just too many burdens right now there. You might be indecisive of something, dissipation. This is distraction, having no purpose, or, lack of energy, carelessness. You just, I'm done. You can be dealing with a fire sign like a Leo, Aries, or Sag. Okay, so Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe somebody's making you feel like this burden, this person. I got a lot to carry on your back. Maybe you have to support somebody or something like that. But also this is a lot of burden. This is, maybe needing money of some sort to get out of something, maybe. Something to do with your home though, stability. What's the Tempest with yeah. Six of Wands, victory, acclaim. That's right. You're going to be victorious in this. There's going to be solving problems here. You're going to have good news here. There's good news here. Okay, victory, acclaim. Definitely some good news that you're going to, be getting. Some kind of something that you accomplished here. Yeah, Two of Cups. This is your other half. This is harmony. This is an exchange, cooperation. This is romance. This is your other half, a fair partnership. Maybe this is the end of some kind of hostility of some sort, but this can be like new partnerships, a new partnership. For some of you, this can be a new job. Maybe somebody is lazy at work or something. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who's patient. Some, growing wealth here. This is definitely growing wealth. And look what we got again, right under Four of Wands came out Four of Wands. So this is a confirmation. Okay, confirmation. This is going to be peace, a blessing, harmony under your house. All right. Maybe you're improving your house. But for some, some of you, this is a stable life, a solid business of a partnership here. Freedom, family harmonies, happy wife, happy, life energy is here. And this is what in your gut, you're moving on to this. Okay, guys, you're definitely moving on, but it's going to take work and perseverance and continuous patience. Again, patience is needed here. And something's going to mature. It's growing wealth. And this is what I think is, ending for something, but you're going into a new home. Some kind of burden. Maybe, you're burdened from all these paperwork and all the stuff that you have to do and all the money that you have to come up with, but you're moving forward anyway. So maybe there's a lot of red tape. Maybe you're lazy to do all the something like that with, something is careless here. Maybe you're tired. Something to do with that. Wow. All right. So, the Five of Pentacles, this is being left out in the cold and you being disappointed about something, about this money. This Ten of Pentacles. Maybe something left you out in the cold or something that you had to leave behind in order to be happy, or an increase of salary. Maybe for some of you, you had to leave for some kind of work or move for work or something. Maybe some people were trying to be sneaky in your energy as well. What's this star? What's the star, Spirit? The sacred chakra. What's the star? What is this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody's working hard for a home, and you're defending yourself. Maybe you're defending yourself against, this boss or something, or this King of Pentacles here, who's, a boss of some sort, an entrepreneur, somebody who's stable, has control. All right, but somebody's definitely being generous to you, or you're being generous to someone, but there's defense here. You're defending yourself and you're standing your ground on something here. You're fearless and you're courageous and you're moving forward with something. Maybe you're protecting your home from a landlord, or you're defending your home, you're defending yourself against something here that's challenging, or there's a conflict of some sort, confrontation, but you're definitely defending yourself against something. Seven of Wands, against this generous man here, who maybe you got some support from. Cancer. Cancer. What is this? All right, so there's mate poaching here. Okay, I don't know. I feel like changing in workplace is definitely, something that's going on here. Somebody's changing their workplace. There's too much burdens or something like that. Somebody's moving into a new home here, or working hard to get into a new home. Maybe the both of you as a couple are working very hard and, to get this beautiful home or whatever. Maybe you're defending yourself against something here. Okay, abetting and aiding and abetting. 1970 is significant. You can have a 16-year-old child or be 16 years into this relationship, right? But the number 16 is also significant. June 22nd is here as well. Yeah, maybe somebody has a secret crush on you. And that fell right on top of Two of Cups. So somebody definitely has a secret crush on you. You can be 32 years old or 23 or have a 23-year-old. That's significant. 20, public embarrassment here. Public embarrassment is here. Maybe somebody's embarrassed about, somebody showing their secret crush. But mate poaching is here. So maybe somebody at work, maybe somebody feels like somebody's cheating on them or something like that. I don't know. I feel like maybe somebody won a bet or something like that. Lessons learned. Karmic lesson is here. A karmic lesson with your house. Okay, something to do with your house, your stability, your prosperity, like your business partnership. Something to do with that. Lessons are learned with that. You can be 26 years old. 1962 is significant. But number 26 is here. June 26th. Something was learned. Lessons learned. Maybe something that happened in public or whatever. But somebody's feeling like something maybe with their house. All right? Like, you're not going to do this to me again. Witch hunt. Witch hunt. Witch hunt. Yeah, you're protecting yourself, against people, I feel, who are, trying to ruin your peace. Trying to ruin your peace, trying to ruin your stability. Okay? And you're defending yourself against them. They're challenging you for some reason here. Easy street. Go easy on them. I feel like Louisiana. Maybe you're from the South, somewhere in the South, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, or something like that. But easy street is here. 1964, you can be 46 years old, but they say to go easy on them. All right. This is the person, this king of is this person's boss? No, they're not your boss. Family member, they're saying, husband, it can be. This is either your family member, your husband, somebody but it's definitely not a boss. Yeah, they're saying no, it's not a boss. This is somebody, maybe your man, your woman, or whatever. There's no gender in tarot, but they're saying to go easy on them and to give them love. Okay, this is love right now. Give them love. All right. Maybe they embarrassed you in public when you were in some kind of event or something like that. I don't know. Who is this? Time goes fast, boy. Don't forget to set your little notifications on all, so when I go live. Yeah, well, a friend, okay? A friend. This is who this person is. It can be a friend, a keeper of trust, a companion, support, sharing joy. Somebody has a German Shepherd or a tan and black dog, okay? Burgundy's in your house. I don't know. I just heard that. Burgundy's in your house. But this person right here, who I was just saying, who is this? It's a friend, a keeper of trust, companion, all right? Your support system, sharing joy. Somebody who you share joy with. Person can be called Joy or something like that. What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer Spirit? What is all this? Oh boy, did that fly out. Jeez. Ugh. All right, so sleepless nights. Somebody's having sleepless nights about all these burdens or whatever, lack of sleep, breaking point. All right, somebody's at their breaking point. Yeah. All right, Ten of Wands energy. You know, I'm just tired and breaking your back here, and just extra, extra, extra lack of sleep. For some of you, you have a dog that looks like a wolf, maybe a tabby cat, gray cat, tan cat, Beauty and the Beast. You know, here we go, Beauty and the Beast. Feeling love is cursed. You know, major differences. Desperate, just desperately looking for true love. You know, this is feeling love. Like you're feeling your love life is cursed, probably. You know, temperance with the patience here. Aiding and abetting. You feel like this is how you probably feel. Aiding and abetting somebody. Like you're not even feeling like, you know, this person is with you, you know, for you're just aiding and abetting them. But, you know, for some of you, maybe, you know, you're really good and the person, you know, is like, you know, like you're a career person, this person just got out of prison, you're like total opposites, something like that. Somebody definitely here has, you know, sleepless nights. Somebody's at their breaking point. Well, guess what? You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be getting the support that you do need. You will have that stability. You know, you can be seeing 444 or 333, 2323. You know, you're refreshing new energy. What did I just say? Somebody might be coming through right here. The secret crush right here is interested in stimulating. Okay? King of Cups. All right. So there's going to be some kind of exchange here. Somebody definitely has a secret crush, a crush on you. And it's going to be refreshing new energy for yourself here. It's all lining up. All right. Pleasantly different from the usual type. It's going to be pleasantly different from your usual type. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here with the devil. The devil's domain, codependency, addictions, and poor habits. Maybe this person made you like embarrassed in a public setting. Maybe they embarrassed you in a public setting or something like that. But you're moving on from all this. You're moving on from the obsessions and addictions and codependency. All right. You're moving on to stability. Yeah, manifestations. That's right. You're manifesting the stuff that you want. Manifesting dreams. Your power is activated. All right. Your karmic lessons are here. Karmic lesson right above it. Everything is flowing easily. It's about to. It's about to. The proud rebel. This is a rule breaker. This is you, non-conforming, non-traditional relationship. With the witch hunt right above that, yeah. For some of you, you have tattoos everywhere, tribal tattoos, maybe. I don't know. I just heard AC/DC. You know, maybe for some of you also, you're very wear gothic or into gothic or something like that. A royal companion, a loyal companion. Yeah, I'm getting confirmation on dogs here. Somebody, you know, definitely with the animals, the dogs. All right. And this is what came right. I believe go easy on them. All right. This person has unconditional love. Their protection. They're your protector. All right. Is a loyal companion. Go easy on them. All right. This is a generous man, or it could be a kind man or kind woman. They're very generous. Okay. They're very generous. They support you. Saying they're a loyal companion. They're loyal and devoted. They have unconditional love, protection. This can be you, okay, or them. Put the story where it belongs. Okay. Cancer. What else we got for Cancer? All right, Cancer. Whoa, okay. partial. All right. So unfairly favoring one side. Somebody's very partial. You know, they're behaving differently depending on who they're dealing with. All right. They're acting different depending who they're dealing with. They're partial, playing favoritism. All right. Unfairly favoring one side. 1994 is significant here. Okay, 1994. But this is the person who's, mate poaching, who's, in reverse, who's giving you some burdens here, or who's burdened, who's having sleepless nights. Okay? I'm getting somebody who's two-faced. Surprise pregnancy here. All right, finding out your or someone else is pregnant, unexpected surprise, it wasn't planned or unexpected. All right, so this is a surprise pregnancy that's coming up here. Okay. You could be dealing with a Libra. That's too many. I'll take the one that's came up like this. The gravy train, easy money. All right. So somebody here, easy money, little effort, big rewards, benefiting from others, works or from lack, overindulgence. So be, careful. If this is you, somebody's, either riding the gravy train or a surprise pregnancy. Cuffing season. Gets into relationship with others during fall and winter. Ride out the cold months with a partner, that energy right there. And then when summer comes, or, they're going to get into a fight with you just so they can, be single again. All right. Somebody wears an orange bomber here. All right. What else do you have to tell me for Cancer, Spirit? I just heard baddie. I don't know. What's this manifestation, James? Master of the Universe. 110 is significant, that number 110, but July 11th is significant. So this is you having ambition, power, dominance, okay? Sense of control, in control of one's destiny and the power. You got your power back. You're manifesting what you need. You got your karmic lessons already. So you're a master of your universe. That's right. With stability. This is it. This is you, dominance or godlike sense of control. You're a master of your universe. That's right. Your karmic lessons are here. You're done. You're defending yourself. And, people over here with the witch hunt, this is somebody in your energy with the witch hunt. But you're definitely, pushing through with strength and adversity. One more. Okay, so we got cut through the noise, ignore the distractions and get focused. People and things are trying to distract you. Ignore them. That's right. Ignore them. I'm trying to tell you that you're, witch hunt here. Ignore them. Defend yourself, okay? You're the star. They're just probably jealous or whatever, all right? You're the star. Cut through the freaking noise, ignore the distractions, and get focused. People and things are trying to distract you. Just ignore them. They're mad because you're a rule breaker, all right? You're a rule breaker, and they're just mad. Cut through the noise. Okay, look at this. They're just mad of your shine, all right? Just Just cut through the noise, ignore, keep pushing. Favoritism here. Again, with the favoritism. All right. Somebody definitely here. Certain employees get special treatment or form exclusive inner circles, leaving others feeling isolated or undervalued. Okay. This is what this whole thing is all about here. Okay. This is what this whole thing is all about. You're going to be victorious, though. You're going to be pushing through all of this, working hard, defending yourself. Yeah, being in your King of Pentacles. So whatever, keep it pushing. 229 is significant, those numbers. Again, you can be seeing 222 or June 22nd, July 22nd. The 29th is significant as well, but certain employees get special treatment or form exclusive inner circles, leaving others feeling isolated or undervalued. Ignore it. Again, cut through the freaking noise. All right, just ignore it. Keep it pushing. You don't have any time for all that. There's, one thing that you can't buy in this life is time. So there's no time for all that. Time goes way too fast to be getting involved or giving people, low vibrational people, your energy, even for 1 second. So don't worry about it, sweetie. For one person that doesn't like you, there's 100 that do. So whatever. New job is coming. You're going to move on with confidence, new home. You're going to be the star of something here. Okay? 4499 is significant. 4477. All right, so 1977, 1999 is significant. The 4th is significant as well. The 14th. There we go. Here we go. So this means 4499. Face the difficulties. All right? 4499. Face the difficulties. Transformation, it means a new beginning, strength, clarity. The angels say to you that it is time to release any situation that has ended. All right, like I said at the beginning of this reading, they remind you that when one door closes, another door opens. The angels will indeed help you open new doors and heal the pain that accompanies the changes you are receiving now. So please ask your angels to assist you in having confidence, knowing that these endings and beginnings are a response to your prayers. All right, you wanted this, you got it. All right, move on with confidence. Everything's going to be okay, you beautiful beast. I love you, Cancer. This was your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that, good stuff. Share. And I will see you on the next one really soon. Okay? Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Don't please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. I love you, Cancer. I will definitely see you soon. Ciao for now. Peace out.